Uh-oh, it's locked. What should I do? Hop the fence? Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. I'm just outside the Highland People Discovery Museum. I think it may have formerly been called the Hill Tribe Museum. It's surrounded by quite a large lake, and it seems like there's maybe a fisherman community here, fishing community. They're just doing some construction outside of the museum, but it's still open. If you plan to come here, make sure you get here well before 4 o'clock. It closes at 4. The sign there says 4:30, but I bet they start closing down around 4 o'clock, so you might want to get here at least by 3 o'clock. I'm here at just a little bit before 3, so we got some time to check out the museum inside, learn a little bit about the people of Northern Thailand. So when I walked in there, the staff's very friendly, but I asked them, is it okay if I do video? And they said no video, but photos okay. So I just took a bunch of pictures, and I think I'll just put them on my Instagram. If you guys want to have a look, just look on my Instagram page. I took a bunch of pictures of the displays they had and a little bit of the text descriptions and the background of the different hill tribes. It was interesting. They had a couple floors there of exhibits, and then one was like another floor was in video room. They didn't have video at the time, but maybe they do later on or at another time during the day. And the grounds are really nice. You get a nice view of the lake. It wasn't very busy. There were maybe a couple tourist groups there. There was a group of people from France, and when I was leaving, I think there were a couple other Canadians maybe, or they could have been from the States maybe. There's a dog right here beside me. Hey buddy. Nice dog. If you guys want to see my dog food episode, I'll leave that in a link in the description. I did a random episode on trying to find a dog and give it dog food. It's a long story. I'll leave a link to that video in the description as well if you want to have a look. So I was just at the Highland People Museum, and this sign behind me says it's the Tribal Museum, so maybe that was its former name. I'm not sure. But there is another museum just ahead of me here that I'm gonna see if it's open. Alright, the museum next door is still open. It's like 3:45. This place closes at 4:30. I thought the gate was closing, but that's good. It's still open. I think this place has got some authentic tribal villages, or some of the houses that were remade to look like the originals. So this is a traditional Hmong house. Hmong house style. Hmong people would like to settle down. They rarely like to emigrate. Hmong house is mostly made of natural materials. The Hmong use green bamboo wood to make the walls, splitting and tying it together, while the roof is made from Imperta cylindrica. I can't pronounce that. Or nipa palm. Hmong houses do not have windows because they live usually in cold weather areas. There is a main door close to the stove and seating for relaxing. In the middle of the house, it is a working area. The stove is situated on the left and used to make wood for visitors, and also for boiling food for the pigs. Some houses have a mortar for pounding rice, or a millstone for grinding corn, flour, and soybeans. In the house, again on the left-hand side, there is normally a bedroom for the members of the family. They're definitely keeping everything authentic. No lights or anything. But that was interesting, the natural sort of living quarters without any electricity. They must light candles. Here's a Kamu house style. Kamu people settle down on tableland. Kamu mostly live nearby the foothill at the height of 2,500 to 3,000 feet over the sea level. Their house is built popularly by bamboo, but the pole and crossbeam are made by wood. The roof is paved by nipa palm leaves. The walls are taped by vetiver grass. Presently, Kamu families who have good financial status will modify using bamboo to woods. The basement is used for keeping firewood and raising livestock. If you come here, guys, be careful of those stairs. Very narrow. They didn't seem very strong. I took my chances. So far, so good. Here's the Malabari people live in a singular place for around 5 to 10 days depending on the abundance of food. This immigration is kind of looping. They move within around a 30 square kilometer radius. Malbari people are a hunting and gathering society. Each year when the bees hunting season comes, Malbari people have to wander into the forest to find their foods. The Malbari have to move out altogether. Their huts are made for contemporary by bamboo and the roof paved by yellow leaves. Yellow leaf is a name given to them because when the yellow leaves turn from green to yellow, they will move to live to another place. The size of the huts are depending on the quality of the members in each family. Malbari people like to sleep on one side to get their ears close to the ground. This position presumes that Malbari have to hear and notice the animal's voice, other people, or enemies which are coming to their house. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh. Gotta watch your head, man. Oh. Good thing I'm wearing this hat. Got a little extra protection. Okay, here's the Karen people. There's quite a long description. I'll just read the first paragraph. A Karen house is built by the local materials in that area. I gotta fix the grammar here. I'll just read it. It always uses the hardwoods to make the poles and stand for being the whole house structure. The tapering bamboos are used for the walls and ground of the house. The roofs are paved by tapering grass called yaka or diptero, I'm not reading that, or ploang or tong tuong, woven tightly. Karen house is high raised constructed. There is only one living room for receiving visitors, kitchen, dining room, and ritual room. I made it without collapsing the entire structure. I was a little hesitant to go in that one, but it seemed to hold up okay. Here's a lahu house. Mostly lahu houses are high raised from the ground because it's used for keeping the firewoods. The poles of the house are wooden poles. The roofs are made from the sharp and tapering grass called hyaka. Lahus have a strange way of roofing. Instead of trying to call yaka together, Lahus pile up the yaka to make the roof thick, the same way as European roofing. wonder if they actually use electricity now. The light switch in there didn't work. It's probably just for the tourists, to see it. To see it in a better light. I kind of like the natural lighting. The way it's supposed to be, right? So that one that we just walked through was the How house, I think. How, or Iu Mien, as they call themselves. It's almost 4:30, so I think we should get a move on here. I'm going to try to show you a couple other houses, and then that should be it for the Hill Tribe Museum places here. There's another one here. So this is an Aka house. Gate to An Aka village. Loikan protective gate placed at the entrance to every Aka village. By passing through the gate, you leave the dangerous world of forest spirits and enter the human realm of the village. Wooden birds placed on the crossbar send messages to gods in the sky, while star-shaped bamboo signs prevent bad spirits from entering the village. So I guess the gate's supposed to offer protection. There's one more house we could check out here before we go. You know what? I'm not going to risk that one. I don't want to cause any damage to these houses. The floor didn't look very sturdy on this one, so I'll just give you the exterior view. Maybe there's a window I can give you an interior shot of on the side here. Nope, no window. That's interesting. I haven't seen a single window in any of these houses. I guess it keeps everything insulated during the cooler seasons. Oh, the one up there looks like it has a window. I checked that out earlier, I think. Yeah, the Kamu house has a window. Alright everyone, I hope you like the Hill Tribe Village tours. Definitely worth a visit if you're in the area here. I really like this place especially. I'll leave links to this place that has more detailed information on the history and the background of the Hill Tribes. Looks like they closed the gate on me. Can I open it? Uh-oh, it's locked. What should I do? Hop the fence? Go around the other way maybe? There must be another way out. Should I hop it? I think there was an entrance on the other side. Let's go to the other side. The washrooms are still open, so I'm sure one of the staff is still here and can let me out, hopefully. I hope I don't have to hop a fence. I haven't hopped a fence in like a decade. I don't know if my body can manage it right now. May have to do some stretching before I try to achieve that. I mentioned it before, but if you come here and you go into these houses, make sure to duck because the ceilings are really low. I hit my head once, maybe a couple times. Good thing I got the hat on for protection. And be careful of the stairs as well. Some of the stairs are a little bit thin, not very secure. I was a little bit hesitant, but yeah, just be careful if you decide to go into the houses. It held me up though, so if these stairs can hold me up, then there's a good chance they'll probably be able to support you as well. I haven't weighed myself in a while. I'm like maybe 200 pounds. So if you weigh under 200, I'm not sure what that is in kilograms now. Just a bit under 90 kilograms. If you weigh 90 kilograms or less, It should be okay to go into these houses. Oh, there's another entranceway up here. I see that the gate there's a sliver open here, so I can manage to get out of here without climbing over a fence or hurdling over one. Mission accomplished. It's 4:30 right now, so if you exit here before 4:30, you should be fine. Might want to get here a bit earlier, like I said. Get here by 3 and you have some time to check out the houses. They've got a restaurant next door, a few restaurants. You know what, I'm going to turn around the other way and check out the park. There's quite a large park nearby. I'm not sure if it's open though. I might as well have a look. I'm in the area. It's just straight ahead here. There's some people walking inside the park, so it must be open. It's too bad that they fence off the majority of the parkway. Like, there's no way to enter or exit. Once you go in, you're trapped. There's like probably 2 exit points or 2 entry points. I noticed that in a lot of places. Like when I went to the Royal Park, there was only 1 entranceway, though there was one on the side that I discovered later. So this is the lake surrounding the Highland People Museum, the Discovery Museum. It's just behind me here. Okay guys, I found an entrance to the park. This is Rama IX Lanna Park. There's an entrance sort of in the northern tip area of it. It's not very clear on the map where you can enter. I'll leave a pin where I entered for the Google Maps in the description if you decide to head towards the north side coming from those museums, the Hill Tribe museums. Yeah, I'll just show you a bit of the park and then finish off the video. It's quite a large park. I'll just give you a few highlights here and there.